Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Noviana Sari, and then I will to explain my conceptual research, and the title is Application of Digital Animate Pop-up Book Based English Learning Media to Improve Children's Vocabulary at the Elementary School Level. In introduction, reason for choosing this topic because I conducted this research with the aim of finding effective English learning media for elementary school children, and so that they do not feel difficult or bored when learning English vocabulary. I choose to apply learning media in the form of digital animation pop-up books as a presentational method, and this is motivated by the lack of innovation in the learning media in the schools that I researched, where it is still dominant in using the lecture method or only focusing on the role of teachers. By conducting this research, I hope to measure the extent of the effectiveness of this learning media in increasing the understanding and interest in learning English in elementary school students. And then the object of the research, the object of this type of the research is the research want to know the English learning media based on digital animation pop-up books to improve vocabulary. And the significance of the research is the process and result of this research are expected to provide significant benefits. The significance of this study lies in its ability to identify effective English language learning media for elementary school children, which can reduce difficulties and burden in learning English vocabulary. The significance of this research are the following. The first is theoretical benefits. The theoretical benefits of research in general are as a contribution to formal and informal educational institution recording good language learning with the right learning media in accordance with technological advance that have an impact on improving the quality of education. In particular, the theoretical benefits in this study can contribute to English learning and teaching theory by developing a digital animated pop-up books as an English learning medium to improve children's vocabulary in elementary school. And then the second is practical benefits. This research particularly aims to provide information to readers, especially students or anyone who wants to learn English, that there are various learning methods that can make learning English fun and effective. One example is the use of digital animated pop-up books, which can make the learning experience more interactive and interesting. And then this learning method not only increase student engagement but also augment their learning experience with modern technology. Therefore, the author hopes that this research can provide a new perspective to teachers regarding the application of digital animation pop-up books learning media in classroom activities. In addition, it is hoped that this research can also be reference for future research. For student, the use of this method is expected to help elementary school students to understand lesson more easily and increase their interest in learning English vocabulary. The fun approach of this method is expected to create a more positive and interactive learning atmosphere for students. In addition to being used as a learning medium, digital animation pop-up books can also serve as entertainment for students to avoid boredom during English vocabulary learning in class. With interactive and visually appealing elements, this method can attract student interest and involve involvement in the learning process. For the readers will be provided with information about English teaching methods that involve the use of digitally animated pop-up books. In this method, the learning material books not only contain text and image in the tile, but also add an interactive dimension with interesting animation elements and make the learning atmosphere more interesting and fun. Readers or are also expected to understand this digital animation animate pop-up book learning medium that can motivate students to be actively involved in learning and arouse their curiosity about English as a whole. And then theoretical background. The first is learning media. Definition of learning media can be used to convey message from the sender to the receiver so that it can provoke ideas, feelings, and attention, as well as student interest and attention is such as with the learning process is established Nana Sujana. And then media, according to Briggs, is a tool to incentivize children to take place in the learning process. So, learning media is the process of interaction between teachers and students so that the learning process can take place. And then vocabulary is very important factor in learning English. Have an important element in foreign language. The role of teachers in learning to teach vocabulary is inseparable from the sophistication of digital technology. Vocabulary is a basic element in the language that must be mastered before a person can develop comprehensive English skill. By understanding and mastering vocabulary well, students can build a strong foundation for more complex language proficiency. And pop-up books, according to Rahmawati, who explained that pop-up book is a book that has an upright, beautiful, movable image display. Pop-up books have a great appeal to learners because of their ability to create real three-dimensional image. By utilizing this book in the learning process, students can feel is if they are really interacting with the material being studied. And then the research methodology, a design of study. The design of this study use descriptive qualitative research because the study find data in the field regarding the English learning process. And the population and sample. The population of this study is Imtal Ulum Kepo student and the sample selected is grade 2 with started sampling technique. And the instrument in this study is the instrument used are observation, interviews, and questionnaires. And the data collection method, the data was collected through data reduction, data display, and drawing and verifying conclusion. Thank you.